Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Dragon's Lair. My name is Brent. Today we're coming back with some more Ollie's packs. Of course, I'm joined by my boy here, Butterscotch. Guess he wants some loving. He likes hanging out in my room since my daughter moved back in, and she's got two male cats out there, and he don't care for them, so he just sits in my bedroom whenever he can. Show him one of my kitties off. I got 5 cats now with my daughters too. But is what it is, huh? Okay, I gotta do a video here, pal. But anyways, we're coming back with some more Ollie's packs. We got 3 of them here. I've said in past videos, I had a stack of them. Because I just love opening Ollie's packs, and I stopped there again the other day and bought another 6 because it's fun. It's fun doing these. I enjoy doing these. But we're gonna get right into opening these up. Of course, you can see the cover ones. These are $5.99 for $5. Some of these are like easier bags to open. I'm going to cut it anyways because I don't want to damage the books. But some of these kind of suck. Some of these are like packed really, really tight. We're going to get right into this with the 5 books we got. Move over, boy. Okay, first up we got Dazzler number 5. I'm bedazzled by the Dazzler. And I am a huge X-Men fan, but I was never really like a big Dazzler fan, so I didn't really know a lot about the Dazzler back in the 80s when I was reading because I didn't care for her. But I like her now, so that is pretty cool. But this has got to be like early 80s, I believe. If I can read it, 81, I believe. So that is pretty cool. I think I got into comics around like 85, 86, somewhere in there. I was big into like G.I. Joe and comic books. So right around there is where I started getting into comic books, so, hopefully, is that a dupe? Oh man, I got a dupe. This one's on one of the other, in one of the other bags, but this is Weapon X number 4. After Xavier, the Age of Apocalypse. I'm a huge X-Men fan, so it's cool. See, there's some cool artwork in here. Like showing off some cool artwork, but you never know. Sometimes the advertisements are better, but heck, we'll just go with that right there. I think that's pretty awesome in and of itself, so that was pretty cool. Like I said, that same book, I'm pretty sure, yeah, same one that's on this pack, so definitely got a dupe out of this, but it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Looks like some good books in here, though. Next up, we have Ultimate Marvel number, I don't know. It ain't got a number. Got a parental advisory on it. I don't even see a number on the back. Maybe there's a number there, I'm just not seeing it. But it's pretty cool either way. I don't know. Cool cover. Got my main Wolverine on there. So this looks like it's more of like, yeah, it's just like artwork and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess that makes sense with something like that, but pretty cool. Not an actual book you read. Some cool artwork in there if I don't drop it. And that's pretty awesome right there. Pretty cool though either way. Like I said, nothing to majorly read or anything, but probably ain't really worth anything, but just something they're trying to get rid of, but no big deal. Next up we got my man Wolverine number 118. Very, very cool. Love Wolverine. If you don't know, I grew up with the Chris Claremont era of X-Men. Like mid to late 80s is when I was heavily reading. I quit sometime in the 90s. Traded all my comic books off. I think my buddy Kevin, he'll probably watch this video. He probably got most of my comics, or some of my comics, some of the good ones at least. He's probably still got them in his parents' attic or something like that. He needs to get them out and start reading them. Oh, I gotta find some cool artwork here. Well, that's what you're gonna get right there. Pretty cool either way. It's Wolverine. I'm not complaining. And we also got Ultimate Spider-Man number 60. Very, very cool looking cover. These are all Marvel books out of this pack. This is definitely a more modern book, but pretty cool either way. I don't mind modern. Some people just don't like modern books. I don't mind modern books at all. Pretty cool. And then, like I said, some of these or they're like put in like comic bags or whatever, and they like tape them shut, and they're just a pain to open. I try not to damage anything, but they make them super, super tight. So as long as I can get the, I want to cut towards myself. I don't think that'd be too good of a video if I cut myself. You guys might think it's cool, maybe. I don't know. Bleeding all over the place, but I don't want to cut myself. So first up, we got number 2 in a 4-issue limited series, The Jack of Hearts. Very, very cool. This isn't actually a comic bag, but that is very cool. I do like the Jack of Hearts. I think he's a very underrated villain. I believe he's a villain. Fights Spider-Man a lot. Maybe he's a good guy, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's a villain. Every time I've seen him, he's like going toe-to-toe with like Spider-Man. But I actually do like when I do see him in Spider-Man, because I love Spider-Man, so that is pretty cool. I don't think I have it, but I wouldn't be shocked if I do. Sometimes I dupe up by accident, but it is what it is. Next up, we got number 4 of V, The Visitors Are Our Friends. So this must be from the TV show V, the series. This is a DC book. Definitely 80s. Got an 80s feel to it. Got the 80s artwork, which I grew up with, so I actually absolutely love this. Very, very cool. A little bit of V. Next up is Wally Wood's Thunder Agents number 1 from Deluxe Comics. Never heard of it. I don't even know what year this is. I believe it says 1984, so if it's 84, it's an indie from the 80s. Indies from the 80s. That's my man Aaron always says. Definitely got some cool artwork in here. Some very, very cool stuff. Like I said, I have never heard of this before. It's very, very intriguing. Let's see if there's anything cooler in here. No man, well, let me show this off. I don't want to spend too much time on one book. That is kind of cool. Next up, we got Ninjak number 17 from Valiant. I'm not a huge Valiant fan, but I don't mind Ninjak. Ninjak's kind of okay, I guess. I've only read a few of his books, or of the Ninjak books, so I don't know them all that good, but what I've read, I didn't mind reading it all. Next up, we have Bloodshot USA number 2 from Valiant. So that first pack was actually a decent pack, I thought. This one's kind of not as good in my opinion. That's what you get with these Ollie's packs. You know, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's just trash. Junk in my opinion, but anyways, on to the last pack we got here. Like I said, this one here is a dupe, as I just pulled it in the one bag. Is what it is. We're going to get right into this. So I already showed this one off. This is the duplicate I just got. Don't need to show that again. So first up, we got Black Cat number 1. Not sure if I have this book or not. I do have some Black Cats that I've gotten out of like Walmart packs or something like that. But I don't know if I have this one or not. If I have it, I probably haven't read it. Very, very cool either way. And we also got, this is pretty cool. This is a series I actually enjoy. I've only read a few of them when I was a kid, maybe. I've got a couple now that I've read, but this is Alpha Flight number 22. Meet Pink Pearl. She's such a nice lady. Definitely a big girl. Very, very cool. I don't remember no Pink Pearl. But I do like Alpha Flight, so that is kind of cool. Definitely digging that. That's one of the better books in my opinion. We got two books left, if I could talk right today. Next up we have Terror Titans number 2. The Tournament Begins. Never heard of this series at all. This is a DC book. I'm a bigger Marvel fan than DC, but I do like DC because I'm a Batman freak. Pretty cool either way. I know I don't have this book, so that's kind of cool. And last but not least, we have Battle World Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies, Secret Wars. This is number 1 from Marvel. Definitely do not have this book at all. So that is kind of cool. Cool artwork right there. Actually, the cover is actually really awesome. I like the cover. Such a cool cover on that. I don't know, that might be the better pack in my opinion. But that's all I got for this episode. Hopefully, you guys saw something you liked or whatever. Like, comment, subscribe. It's all cool. It's all good. Thanks for watching, guys.